Hello, and this week on the Fixit Shed, I've got my 2018 Ford Fiesta with a 1.6 liter engine that needs an oil change. So if you have a Fiesta with an EcoBoost engine, this is going to be different. All right, so the car calls for a 5W20 motor oil, and I picked up an STP 3614 filter. STP is not a sponsor, it's just what was cost effective at the auto parts store. All right, so for tools, all you really need is a strap wrench like this or an oil filter wrench to remove the oil filter, and a 13 millimeter or 1/2 inch wrench to remove the plug on the drain pan. Also, you'll need a pan to catch the oil as it drains out. All right, so looking underneath the car, towards the back of the car is the drain plug here for the oil. So we're gonna loosen that, and the oil filter is up here in the front. So I'll get you a better shot of that after the oil is drained out. Wow, somebody really put that on there. So this is the first time I am changing the oil in this car. So okay, so I switched over to a 6-point 1/2 inch socket and a breaker bar. See if we can loosen this up. Come on. There. That's on. There we go. Okay. Whee! There it goes. Now we got it. All right, the hard part now is going to be getting that socket off of there. But we'll deal with that later. Right now, we're going to drain the oil. All right, so while that was dripping, I did manage to get the socket off of the drain plug, and I did clean up some of the edges because it was a little bit chewed up. But now you can put those on nicely. You don't have to hammer it on. So, and I did run the engine a little bit before I drained the oil so that the oil would churn up the dirt in the bottom and also be a little bit warm so that it would flow a little bit more quickly. But all right, I think we're pretty good here. Put the plug back in. Okay, that feels pretty good. So right up here is the oil filter. It's kind of hard to see because it's black, but we're gonna undo that. So I'm just gonna use my strap wrench if I can. They got somebody that over tightened where I bought this car. So everything is super, super tight. All right, so let's see if I can fit this universal in there. There it goes. Oh my. Now I should be able to do it by hand. Okay, so one thing that you do want to make sure is that the rubber gasket is still on the filter. And you'll notice on this filter, it is not. It has come off. So if you just spin the new filter on, you end up with two gaskets up there. So let's see. Yep. And there's the old gasket. So good thing that we took that out. All right, so now I'm just gonna wipe everything down and make sure that there's a flat area that the gasket seals on. You want to make sure that that's nice and clean. And then I'm going to take the new oil filter, and I just got a couple of drops of oil in the cap from the oil bottle, and I'm going to spread that on the new gasket so that it gets a good seal. All right. Now we can screw this one back on. Okay, and then once the gasket hits, you can tighten it about a half a turn, and that'll have a good seal. So let's see, I'll wipe this off again. Okay. Okay. All right, so we got our drain plug back in. We've got the new oil filter back on. So now we can move up to the top of the car and fill it with oil. All right, so the oil fill is back here. Open that up. Put my funnel in. All right, so now we're ready to pour the oil in. And it says that it takes 4.1 quarts of oil if you change the filter. So I've got just about 4 quarts in here, so we're gonna fill it up and then see where we're at. All right. All right, now I'm gonna run the engine just for a second. I wanted to run the engine so that the oil would circulate through the filter and fill that up with oil. And now we're gonna check the oil level. All right, and we're in the safe area, so it's not full because it could probably use that extra 1/10 of a quart of oil. I will top that off later. All right, so there's one more thing that you need to do if you have an oil change indicator, and that is reset it. So if your vehicle is equipped with one, what you do is you turn the key to on, don't start it. You press and hold both the gas and the brake pedal at the same time. And after 3 seconds, it should come up saying it's in the process of resetting it. And then it should take about another 25 seconds, and then it'll complete, and then you can release the gas and brake pedals and turn the key back off. So my car is not equipped with one, so I can't demonstrate it. So if you enjoyed this video and got something out of it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to help support the channel, please consider subscribing or becoming a member by clicking the join button below. Thanks for watching. Take care.